I just want to say I'm not a doctor. I'm not your doctor. This is not medical advice. This is not dietary advice. I felt led by the Spirit to do this fast, so I'm doing it. This is a continuation of the 21-day fast video that I have already made. Go check that out. So we'll start at about day 23. And I'm just checking in periodically to let you know how I feel throughout the fast. I did not want to do this fast at all. 0%. I made it to day 21, which was the original goal, and I was like sick. And then I felt urged to continue on, so I did just that. And here is me documenting my experience. I do not recommend this for everyone. It is very difficult, and only if you are truly led by the Spirit should you consider participating in something like this. So I hope you enjoy this video. I love you all. Enjoy. Day 23. I don't think I checked in yesterday. I'm sorry. I was celebrating the victory. I did not sleep great at all last night, and my energy, like my mental energy and like clarity feels good, but if I do anything, it drains me like immediately. So like I walk the dog, tired. I get up to go to the bathroom 900 times a day, tired. So I'm just going to rest and see if that helps. I'm going to get in the scripture and start reading some Psalms, and I will check back in later. It's the morning of day 24. Insomnia struck again. I mean, I feel like I'm sleeping, but I don't feel like I'm sleeping great. I don't know how to explain that any further. Like, I do sleep, but man, I woke up today and I'm tired. And like, it's like a mental tiredness, I feel like. But even like I walked a little bit to walk my dog this morning and I'm winded. So we'll see if the Lord strengthened me to continue on. I'm going to continue on. I'm not hungry. I have cravings though, like crazy, dude. Like I'll be scrolling on YouTube and it'll be like how to make a breakfast pizza. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks unbelievable. But other than that, as long as I stay off social media mostly, I'm not hungry. I feel okay. I'm a little nauseous. Like whenever I smell my dog's food when I scoop it out, not good, bro. But we'll check back in later. Day 25, my energy levels feel okay, except if I do anything, I get winded like immediately. My mental clarity is good. I feel good. My body doesn't hurt. There's not much else to say. I'll check back in later. Actually, there is something else I want to add. I've cleared a bunch of stuff out of my schedule so I can spend more time with God, just in his presence and like in prayer, but not in the kind of prayer where I'm like seeking him, but like just in communication with him. You know what I mean? And because of that, like when I'm doing that, I don't feel the effects of the fast as much. And I think that's part of the deal, is that he's calling me to spend more time with him. So if you've been called to do an extended fast, spend time with the Father when you're all fasted up. Also, I don't know if this is normal, but I've been remembering stuff from forever ago. I'm talking 10, 15, 20 years ago, and it's happened the whole time that I've fasted. Like stuff that I have not even put a thought in. Stuff from when I was 18. I'm in my 30s now. Stuff I haven't thought about forever. It just keeps kind of popping up into my mind. I don't know if that's a normal experience, but I thought I would document it. Day 26, I am tired. Could not go to sleep last night. Could not stay to sleep. Woke up super early. Tired. My legs feel weak. I cannot do this on my own strength. The only way I'm going to make it is if the Lord Jesus Christ strengthens me. Tired. And like nauseous. So we'll see how this goes. I'll check back in later. Day 28, I think. The dreams are crazy. The dreams are crazy, like super vivid, very vivid dreams. I'm pretty sure they're prophetic. It's like God is showing me things. I don't want to disclose what the dreams are because they're for me. I don't think they're for anyone else. But very intense dreams. which is tough when I'm not sleeping great already, and then I'm not sleeping great already, and then I get woken up by these crazy dreams. So I'm tired. There are times where I don't want to continue, but the show must go on, so I will check back in later. Day 31, I just went and got cat food at the grocery store. Pretty wore out. I feel good otherwise. If you can afford to have groceries delivered while you're doing this, or you have a family that'll go pick them up, that's the move, I think. Oh man, I haven't made a video in the last few days because I've been grumpy, dude. So grumpy. Just irritable. I didn't want to be around people. I feel better now. I feel better today. I'm letting Chunk run around at the park. He's around here somewhere. Hold on. Doing what he does best. But I'll check back in next time I remember to do that. And at the end of it, I'm going to compile all my thoughts into another video. So there'll be this video, and then the 21-day fast video, and then like my final thoughts. So I did something today that might make me a cheater, and if that is the case, I'm sorry that I let everyone down. I bought some sugar-free electrolyte packets because I woke up and I was dry heaving. Like immediate, that's what woke me up. Couldn't drink water because it was gross. And so I looked into it and I was like, you have an electrolyte imbalance. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to cheat. I got some electrolyte powders with like potassium and magnesium and all that stuff. Sugar-free, 0 calorie. Had some. I feel incredible now. Like the last 2 or 3 days, maybe even longer, I've been not good. And I'm like, I'll just tough it out. I can tough it out. I feel way better now. Like I still haven't eaten food in 33 days. So like I'm still not going to be going out and running marathons and stuff, but I'm just being honest here, open and honest. I don't even know if I will continue to take them. If I don't feel like I need them, I won't. But other than that, I feel really good right now. And I still, you don't sleep great when you don't eat. So I haven't been sleeping great, but I have amazing energy. My mental clarity is great. I feel really good. So maybe let that be a lesson to me that maybe I'm not that smart. Maybe the electrolytes were the way to go the whole time. I don't know. We'll check back in later. I think it's day 34. I'm out here walking dodo brain. I feel all right. I'm having cravings like crazy. Chicken tenders, straight up. Don't even know why. GFS has chicken tenders. You can get, I think, 10 or 12 for like $5. They're not even good. They're not good quality. Probably not even real food. Want some real bad with some spicy mustard. I'll just be real. Other than that, energy levels are okay. I still can't do much. Pretty irritable still. I'll just be real about that. I'll check back in if anything changes. I think it's day 35. I just posted the video yesterday about the 21-day fast. And dude, the beginning of the fast is so much harder than it has been lately. I might eat my own words on that one. But like, I just watched it as I posted it. And the beginning of the fast is so much harder. The first maybe 10, 12, 15 days. Lately, I've just been kind of coasting. And if I'm honest, I didn't want to do this extended of a fast. It started with things were going crazy in my life. So I did a 3-day dry fast. Did that. And then I broke that because I helped someone move. And then I did another 3-day fast. And I felt God telling me to keep going. But I was like, no. And I was disobedient. And I broke it with potato wedges, which was foolish. And then I started the fast all over again. And then when I started it all over again, I was thinking like a week. I was thinking like 7-day fast, because that's about as long as I've ever pushed it. And I hit the 7 days and I was like, thank you. And he was like, you got to keep going. He wouldn't say for how long. And then that just kept happening. And then I hit 21 days and I was like, clearly we're done. And he was like, nope. And so then I got the clue, I got the point as to how far we were going with this thing. So I'm not going to say it's been easy, but it's been easier after I got out of the first 2-3 weeks. Like, if you go and watch the 21-day fast video, I look rough in a lot of that. And the only way I've been able to make it through any of it is because Jesus Christ has strengthened me. Every day I pray for new strength, because, man, this is not for the faint of heart. I'll check back in later. I forgot to check in this morning. I'm sorry. It's, I don't know, probably noon right now. I feel all right. I slept a little weird last night. I don't want to do this. Like, the only reason I continue to do it is because Jesus Christ continues to strengthen me. And because of that, I will keep going, because I feel like he's asking me to keep going. I only have a few more days to make it. It's Saturday. I have to make it to Wednesday at like 1. And then I can break the fast, which I really look forward to. Also, the cravings have shifted from like terrible foods, like fried foods. All I want now is boiled sweet potatoes, like mashed sweet potatoes or candied yams or whatever. That's all I want. I don't know when that happened, but like, I want them pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. I still feel really close to God. I've been reading the Bible more and making time to do that. But, I mean, there's like a physical exhaustion that's setting in, obviously, from just not having food. I'm trying to, when I get hungry, I try to have salt. That seems to help a little bit. But, man, tired. I'm so tired. And like, I do my best not to get grumpy, and it seems like it's getting easier. But as you can imagine, there's a crankiness that sets in when you're hangry. So, I'm doing the best that I can. I don't know if this is normal, but I keep remembering stuff that happened from like 20 years ago or more. And I ask for forgiveness for those things, regardless of what it was, whether I was in the right or in the wrong. If I was in the right and someone overstepped their bounds or whatever, I ask that God forgive them, and I ask that he bless them. They didn't know what they were doing. I forgive them completely. And if I was in the wrong, I ask God to forgive me, and I ask that he also have that person forgive me. And these things just keep coming up, dude. And as you can imagine, I was a bit of an idiot when I was younger, so there's a lot of them that are coming up. But I'll check back in later. This is day 36. This is day 37. This is going to be way too much information, so if you're not ready for that, just fast forward about 30 seconds, or just stop watching. Otherwise, prepare yourself. Explosive diarrhea. Like, unbelievable. It's unbelievable, considering I've only had water and electrolytes lately. I did have electrolytes again today, day 37, because they make me feel better, and I was starting to get tired and my legs felt weak, and I'm pretty sure I was just dehydrated. So I started taking the electrolytes again. I feel way better. There were side effects. Not happy about it. But other than that, I feel all right. I will check back in later. If you ever fasted before, you know people usually try to give you food, typically, and it's always just crazy stuff. It's always like, here are these homemade cookies that, you know, to buy them on the street would be $40 a piece. They're incredible. These are brownies. This is your favorite brownie. It's always stuff like that. Day 37, took a long time. Someone just offered me a whole pizza. A whole darn pie. but I rebuked it in the name of Jesus. So, only got a few more days left. Let's get it. It is the morning of day 38. I did not sleep good at all last night. Kept waking up. I had twice as many of the electrolyte packets as I normally would have. So my energy levels feel good. But I'm nauseous and I'm sleepy. So we'll check back in later. Without going full-blown TMI, yeah, it's going to be a little TMI, but things are getting explosive again. I don't know if it's because I started taking the electrolyte packets and that's reacting weird to my body, because it makes the rest of my body feel incredible. So maybe it's like waking up my digestive tract. I don't know. But I'd be a liar if I said there wasn't sketchy stuff going on. This is the last day of the fast. I'm super excited. Cannot express it enough. I was very hungry last night in a way that I haven't been the whole time. And I just started praying and I drank a bunch of water and it kind of went away. The electrolyte salts are huge. They helped tremendously. I know some people are going to be against that, but if you're active at all and you're losing electrolytes, you have to replace them somehow. So maybe look up snake juice or look up the 0-calorie electrolyte drinks that are available by like Pedialyte makes them, but there's like store brand ones as well. Another thing, I feel great. My energy levels are good. I think that's because of the electrolytes. The spiritual stuff, I had something crazy happen yesterday. God had me pray for someone in a way that has never happened before. It was very, it was like a door unlocked. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to go too far into it because I think it's just for me, but it was wild. It was a wild time. So stuff's happening. Shaking things up in the spirit world, baby. I will check back in later. So, day 38 of the fast, I had a vision about someone I went to school with. It was crazy. It was super in-depth. I was like, I had to tell him about it because it was so bizarre. That was one of the best conversations I've had in my life, probably, in a very long time, for certain. He's a believer now. It was wonderful. Other than that, I feel okay. I get to break the fast at 1 p.m. today. I am so excited about that. I got some chicken broth. We're going to go nice and slow to break this bad boy. I got some chicken broth. My energy levels feel okay. I'm super happy that I made it this far. All glory to Jesus Christ. I'm going to end this series right now, and then I'll do another one where I kind of break down all the stuff I noticed during the fast. So there's the 21-day video, there'll be this one, and then maybe a couple more videos talking about the fast. I love you all. May God bless you abundantly in this very day. Peace.